Hey, welcome to my channel. I would say it's your girl Ryan, aka the Inland Empress, but I don't know if you've noticed, I have changed my name just to Ryan Robinson. That's my first name, last name. Welcome back, same girl, same channel. It's actually been a minute since I posted anything on YouTube or Instagram or anything really, and that's really what this is about. This video is going to be about. I have noticed that I have gotten, I think, like 6 new subscribers in the last couple months. So I'm so very grateful for that. Thank you guys so much for being interested in what I have to say and things that I'm doing and stuff. It really means so much to me. I'm here. I have a little bit of a new setup. My room is kind of a work in progress. I just painted the walls. They used to be like this yellow color. You can go back to my other videos here. It was like a yellow color, and I kind of changed it just to brighten it up a little bit. So I don't have my normal things the way, you know, they are in the background and stuff, because I'm changing that stuff. My bed is also on the floor, so it is a work in progress. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a minute, you know. To be honest, the reason that I'm making this video is because I'm a little bored. I'm not working right now. As you guys know, if you've been following me, I'm a substitute teacher and it's summertime now, so I'm not working at this moment. I'm waiting for summer school to come so they can like call me in case anybody, you know, can't make it and up for the job if it's available. But yeah, so I'm pretty bored, and that's kind of like the reason that I've been that I'm deciding to, you know, make this video. So yeah, to get into it, I took and am currently taking a social media break, a break from social media. Now, I'm not going completely cold turkey because I still do have Instagram and TikTok, and I do like to scroll. I'm just kind of like, you know, I'll scroll just to pass some time by. But as for posting and stuff, I have not posted anything on Instagram besides stories, and I don't even remember the last time I did a story, but I know for sure the last time I posted something on Instagram was 2 months ago. And it's the same 2 months ago before when I posted my cooking video last time. So I have taken a long social media break, not posting, reposting, not taking pictures, not doing reels, not doing any of that stuff. I just decided to just no. So the reason I decided to take a break, a social media break, there's several reasons why. One of the main reasons I decided to stop was because I feel like I didn't really know what benefit it had for me. I was kind of doing the influencer thing, wasn't super successful, but I was starting to get, you know, sponsorships, was starting to get affiliate links and things like that. But I didn't really find any real joy in that. And I had been really focusing on that kind of lifestyle for like as long as I've had my YouTube channel, which has been like 2 years, a little bit more than 2 years. So that was kind of like my focus. And I just realized it really wasn't benefiting me in any way. It wasn't benefiting me emotionally. It wasn't benefiting me creatively. It wasn't benefiting me creatively. And I just kind of felt like I was just doing something because I had started it, and I just really wanted to see the results of that. But the big picture of that was, these are my results. Like, I'm 2 years in and I'm just not feeling it. And I was, like I said, I was starting to get, you know, the sponsor. I got a couple affiliate links, some sponsorships, some things like that. But in the big picture, that was my result of doing that. And, you know, I was just not feeling it anymore. I really didn't feel like I had like a sense of community. You know, I was, for one of the sponsorships that I am still currently involved in, but I just haven't done anything with them, and it's no like pulling teeth or anything. It's not like I'm contracted or anything. But I was in a group chat with some of the other, you know, influencers and stuff for that sponsorship. And you know, one day I asked them, I said, well, hey, where do you guys see this taking you? Where do you see influencing taking you? Like, you know, what are you guys' goals? Because I'm constantly a person who is like changing their goals, planning things out, coming up with 5-year plans, seeing where things could take me. And I honestly wasn't sure where this was going to take me, or if I even, you know, I just really didn't know. So I was kind of just trying to get some influence from the influencers. I was trying to get some inspiration from them. And there was about 35 people in that group chat, and nobody answered my question. And then they just kept saying, hey, got this reel, hey, did this, hey, just posted this, hey, and it was just like totally ignored. So I kind of took that as a sign, as like, this is just not the community for me. This is just not the thing that I'm trying to do, because there's 35 people in this group chat all with the same goal, and no one can tell me what that goal is. And I haven't posted anything since. That was kind of just like the thing that led me to not post anything. Okay. It's good. So aside from the whole influencer thing, because you don't have to be an influencer to post on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. You can just live your regular life. I think since this break, and it wasn't going to be that long. Honestly, I don't think I had intended it to be that long. I think it was just kind of like, let me just reevaluate some things. Like, let me just reevaluate what kind of content I want to make and what I want to put out there. It ended up being 2 months because I still don't know. And I have an idea, and putting it into fruition is kind of like the thing for me. But as for the day-to-day, just turn your camera on and do something, I really didn't know like what to do. And I think because, you know, social media has its pros and cons, and it's kind of getting a little harder for me to see the pros in it than it is to see the cons. You know, I think Instagram alone has changed drastically. So I've seen the beginning of Instagram when I was in high school, early high school, like late middle school, early high school. I've seen the beginning of Instagram and seeing what it is now. And it truly is nothing real on Instagram. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. And maybe it's just my algorithm. But I feel like people are not even really doing things anymore. Like, they are just doing things to post pictures and to make a reel about it. So it's like, you can't just make coffee in the morning that you like without putting it on Instagram. You can't go to dinner without putting it on Instagram. And now we're getting to a point, and this is very much influencer culture, and now we're just getting to a point where we just go places with the intention of taking pictures to post on Instagram because we want people to like them, and we want businesses to want us to use it as marketing and all this other stuff that I'm just like really not interested in. At the end of the day, it wasn't benefiting me. It wasn't benefiting my mental health. I struggle with depression and anxiety, and it really wasn't helping. So I had to just cut it out for a minute. And like I said, I still scroll and stuff, but as for posting, you know, trying to get the post right, making it natural, trying to get the likes, making sure the comment is good, the caption is good, and then seeing how many likes fall through. And if I don't get more than 100 likes, feeling bad that it was like a flop, feeling like that was a flop, when really I've spent my whole day or a few hours prepping for this picture that's supposed to look natural and supposed to just look like, oh, candid. And of course it's not candid. Nobody's pictures on Instagram is candid. And I'm strictly speaking about people who, like, there are still some people, I don't really see them that often, but there are still some people who just post to stay connected with friends and stuff. I don't really see that often, but there are some people who do that. So I'm not talking about them. I mean, I am talking about people who every picture is a selfie. I mean, look at my Instagram page. Like, take me as an example. Almost all, if not all, of my pictures are of just me in my room or out somewhere and with an outfit that I chose specifically to take a picture to put on Instagram. And just kind of like that, just that routine was just not healthy for me. So I stopped. And I'm not saying that social media isn't a beneficial tool for some people, or I'm not saying that even influencer culture is a bad thing. Whatever, I'm not saying that. But I will say that it's just not for me. So I've been real silent lately. My struggle has been how to, or if I want to continue this, because I do really still enjoy YouTube, just not in the capacity that I've been using it. I still want to make content, just not the content that I've been making. So just trying to navigate that and figure out how I can do that without falling back into the old ways of kind of like follower snatching and follower bait and switch, or whatever you call it, just attention grabbing just to get followers and subscribers, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me that much if I'm gaining subscribers or followers based on how pretty I am, or what I got from the grocery store that day, or if I'm exercising with my camera over there. Like, that really means nothing to me. What I really want to do is have a community. Like, I've said this several times, like, you can literally go back to any of my other videos and stuff. Like, at this point it's very repetitive, but I really want this to be a way to get a community of people who are like-minded, who like to talk, who are not so disconnected, because we are living in such a disconnected world right now. So just to get people on the same page, or even have just well-rounded conversations with people and make connections with people, that is really what I want to do with this channel. So trying to navigate that without getting sucked into the idea of just posting something just to post it, just to stay relevant, just to say, hey, I'm still here, you know, like, I'm really not interested in that. And who knows, maybe I'm not doing the right thing. Maybe this is not the right path for me if I still want to make content, but I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to trust in God, and I'm going to do what, you know, what he is telling me. I'm going to do what I know is right in my gut. Again, this is no shade to influencers. This is no shade to people who make reels for their businesses, because, you know, you need to do that. This is no shade to any of those people. Obviously, that's very lucrative career fields right now. But for me, it just wasn't right. All that to say, I think the biggest thing that I came out with in these last 2 months of just like kind of going silent on Instagram and YouTube is go with that gut feeling. I felt like I was just upset for so long about this channel and about my Instagram and TikTok and stuff, and like so upset that it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, but it was because I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And it just felt like I felt like maybe once I got enough people to follow me, enough people to subscribe to me, then I can focus on doing other things and make other content, because now I have the audience. But to me now, I'm just like, that's not the case. It doesn't have to be like that. So go with your gut with anything that you are doing. It doesn't have to just be influence, and doesn't have to be social media or whatever, but go with your gut, and don't use social media as validation. Use it as a tool. I think that's all I had to say. Like I said, the only reason I made this video is because I was a little bored, and I was just like, okay, I guess I can give an explanation to where I've been, if anybody cared, you know. But that's it. That's all I have for today. Very short and sweet. Remember to, it sounds weird saying it after this whole little rant, but I do hope you do like and subscribe and everything, because I do have plans for the future for this channel. It's just not going to be influencing stuff. It's not going to be testing products and beauty hauls and clothing hauls. And if you're interested in that, please subscribe to my channel. And if you're not interested in that, I guess you can not subscribe, and I won't feel no type of way about it. So thanks so much for watching. I will catch y'all soon, very soon. Bye.